I was raised by very devout Protestant parents, and we were very active in the church. I was church since birth. I've taught Sunday school for 40 years. But somehow I always had the feeling that there was more to it than this, that something was missing. I've always had a strong attraction and a devotion to Mary. And even as a child, I was disappointed and puzzled as to why Mary, who was chosen by God for such an important role, was basically overlooked except at Christmas, and then a brief mention again at Easter. And it was largely because of this contradiction that I began to question and ask questions, but I never received any satisfactory answers. I have several connections to St. John the Baptist Catholic Church, some of which go way back. In the late 1800s, my grandfather, who was fluent in Latin and also had an excellent singing voice, was invited to sing in the choir and to cantor. When I first began my career, I worked at North Central Kansas area Technical College in the nursing department, where I met Sister Mary Ann Klein, one of the instructors. Sister Mary Ann was a Dominican nun and lived here with the Sisters of St. Joseph at St. John's Convent. I admired and loved her dearly. I worked at St. John's Parish for 13 years, first as a secretary and then as a business manager. As I was being toured through the building, I was shown where the office supplies were kept. When I opened the cabinet door, the first thing that I saw was Sister Mary Ann's picture affixed to the inside of the cupboard door, her smiling face radiating back at me. I had been questioning if I had made the right decision in coming to work here because I really didn't know much about the Catholic faith and what all would be expected of me in this role. The next thing I was shown was the sacramental record books. And we pulled the volume out that happened just at random, and it just happened to be the marriage record from the late 1800s. And we opened the book and it just fell to a page, nothing in a particular plan. The first names I spotted were my great-grandparents. It couldn't get any clearer to me that this was where God wanted me to be. During the course of my employment, I enjoyed many deep conversations with fellow parishioners and various individuals who were spiritual mentors to me. Through our discussions, I learned that many of my beliefs lined up more closely with the Catholic faith than with the Protestant. Things were finally starting to make sense for me, and the kids and I began to attend Mass. About the same time, John 8:32, "Know the truth, and the truth shall set you free," began coming to my mind often. At random times during the day, it would just pop into my mind. Now that I knew the truth, I was no longer comfortable with where I was, and I needed to make a decision. As I said earlier, conversion isn't just about you, but about your family. Stephen and Jamie had begun to express their desire to become Catholic, and I very much wanted to too, but I was concerned how my husband would accept this. I was also afraid it would hurt my mother to know that her daughter was leaving the denomination that she had raised me in. After receiving both of their blessings, I signed up for RCIA. RCIA helped me learn the importance of the Eucharist, and receiving the Eucharist a year and a half ago at the Easter Vigil along with my children was one of the most joyous, happiest moments of my life. I am blessed to be a part of the beautiful richness of the Catholic faith. Steeped with symbolism and tradition is meaning and fullness. Thank you to everyone along the way who helped me to cross the Tiber, and thank you to all of you for walking with me as I continue my journey in my Catholic faith. Thank you.